It's Wildcard weekend, and the Indianapolis Colts are heading up to Buffalo to face off against the Bills this Saturday. Let's break it down. Welcome back. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing to Let's Talk Lions. This channel is sponsored by you. That's right, by you. Not by Oxford Pennant, though I wish it was. But you know what? Because the game is in Buffalo this week, we'll just pretend that it's sponsored by Oxford Pennant. So this week, the Indianapolis Colts are heading up to Buffalo. It is the 2-seed Buffalo Bills versus the 7th seed Indianapolis Colts. And so I just want to take a moment and break this game down. So let's look at this game. I'm going to do my best to do it from a non-biased perspective because truth of the matter is, I do want the Bills to win. Man, I want to see the Bills in the Super Bowl. That's what I would like to see. So taking a step back, let's look at this game. Some things to note are the Bills are actually going to be allowing about 6,700 fans into the stadium. The first time this season there will be fans in Bills Stadium, and that's huge because if you have ever gone to a Bills game, my goodness, Bills Mafia does make a difference. They really do. And you know what? Indianapolis heading up to Buffalo for this game, it's going to be tough. And you also got to understand that this is the first time in 25 years that the Bills have hosted a playoff game. So that weight is going to be like an anvil on Coyote's head. I think, quite frankly, the Bills, in order to win this game, they just need to access that offensive super bone that they found this year. The Bills have been digging deep lately. The last 3 games, they've put up 30-plus points. I'm talking 48, 38, and 56 against the Finns. And so you look at them, they have just been an offensive superpower, and it's quite interesting to watch. It's a different Buffalo Bills. It's different from last year. Last year, they were a defensive superpower, and they just kind of flipped on their head and have been putting up a tremendous amount of points offensively. Josh Allen has dug deep. He has accessed something that people did not think he was capable of, and he has proven haters wrong. Now, I understand playoffs is a totally different game. Teams come at a playoff game in a different perspective. They run different schemes, offensively, defensively, the way that they approach their opponent. Everything is different. Everything is amplified, but different. And so it will be interesting to see because you look at last year, you look at Josh Allen against the Texans. There was that struggle. There was the, I have to win this game. Well, the Bills have done an incredible job of showing Josh, hey man, we have built this team around you and we have given you the pieces you need in order to win, so it's not on your back. It's no longer on Josh Allen's back in order to get the W. And you've watched this year as he has matured and he's looked around and he said, man, I got these pieces and we're going to win this game. And that's why I think that Buffalo will take the W against Indianapolis. I mean, let's just break it down stat-wise. As much as Buffalo has put up 30-plus points in the last 3 weeks, the Colts have actually not allowed their opponents to score over 30 in the last 5 weeks. Now, when you take a step back and you look at who the Colts played, it was Houston twice, the Steelers, which is the only good team in this mix. It was Vegas, and I'm pretty sure it was Jacksonville last week, yeah. So when you look at that, as much as the Colts may have denied the opponent 30-plus points, it's because they were playing crap teams. So the only good team in that mix is Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh's kind of fallen off. We're all watching it happen. And so really, for the Colts not allowing all those points, those are not offensively aggressive teams. Those are not teams that are putting up a lot of points in general. So really, the area that I worry for Indianapolis is the fact that the Bills are offensively outstanding. They are aggressive. They are a team that is going to throttle the ball down your throat, whether you like it or not. It's going to be like Thanksgiving. You're like, I don't want to eat the cranberry sauce with Jell-O in it. And people are like, eat it. Why'd you put Jell-O in it? Just leave it alone. The Bills' offense is truly absurd. And when you look at the pieces that they built around Josh Allen and what Josh Allen has been able to do and how he's matured this season, it's incredible. Allen is throwing for about a 72% completion percentage in general this season. All 16 games, regular season games, he's at about a 72% completion percentage. It's insane. Gotta give the man credit. and you have to as well, whether you want to or not. He has done a fantastic job. And the addition of Stephon Diggs, way to go, Bean. That move, getting Diggs from Minnesota, was insane. He has bought into the culture of Buffalo, and he is creating this atmosphere of, don't just feed me the ball, feed Beasley, feed Davis, feed McKenzie, he's like actually advocating for the ball to get spread around, and that's what's so important, is the versatility of the Bills' offense on the passing side of the ball. You look at Josh Allen, he's hitting all these guys multiple times throughout the day. It's not Allen looking for Diggs every single time. It's not Kyler Murray being like, where's DeAndre Hopkins' hands? That's not what it is. It's Allen saying, I have a slew of options. What am I going to do? And then the threat that Allen poses with running the ball. A lot of times people kind of forget and they're waiting. And Allen's like, oh, I can run the ball for 10 yards, grab the first down real quick. And that's not even including the rushing game of Moss and Singletary. So when you look at it, a huge key piece to the Buffalo offense is simply the versatility of personnel. Now, Cole Beasley hurt his knee a few weeks back against Denver, and that's going to come up as a huge issue. He's week to week. The Beasley-Diggs combo has been outrageous this season. They're the number one leading duo, offensive wide receiver duo in the NFL. So without Beasley against Indianapolis, that is going to pose as a potential snag in the scheme. However, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. They picked up Kenny Stills. That was big. The Bills offensively is a scary dynamo team. And a key element of addition is the fact that Smoke Brown is back on the offensive side of the ball. And the addition of that, even though Beasley's being taken out, Smoke Brown is back, and so that's huge for Buffalo. So the key for the Bills to win this game is put up the points that you've been putting up. I think if Buffalo could put up 40 plus, they win the game. Now, something to consider is you got to look at the key factors for the Colts. You know, the Colts, yes, they squeaked in at the 7th spot, but they are a good team. And really, where they excel the most is their run game, specifically Jonathan Taylor. And where the Bills have been lacking the most this season is the run defense. They have struggled to stop the run. The Bills' rush defense is ranked 17th overall in the NFL. I mean, they're allowing about 119 yards a game, and you look at somebody like Jonathan Taylor, who put 253 yards on the board last week alone. Now, granted, it was against the Jags, and the Jags are a garbage team. But still, can't take it away from the man. He put up 253 yards, and he was given the ball 30 times. And I think in order for Indianapolis to really excel and have a shot of winning this game, you just keep handing the rock to Jonathan Taylor. That's your option. Phillip Rivers has had a good year. There's been some shining moments, and there's been some really dull moments as well. But the problem is for Phillip Rivers, whose arm isn't that great, can't really haul the ball deep. The Bills' pass defense is ranked 13th overall in the NFL, and they are nasty. He's barely going to throw to whatever side Trey White is on, because Trey White is insane. Guy is an incredible cornerback. You're going to hear the names Matt Milano and Jonathan Taylor in the same sentence a lot. Milano is a linebacker for the Bills who is nasty. He was out for about 6 games this season, but the 10 games that he played this year, they won every single one of them. Milano finds, like when the running backs of the opponent make it through the line, Milano's the guy who's most likely going to be making the tackle, him or Edmonds. But really, Milano is nasty. And this is all not even regarding Jordan Poyer. Jordan Poyer may have gotten snubbed for the Pro Bowl, but don't worry, Bills Mafia. I've already written in 100 letters to GQ magazine saying this man should be your cover. Don't believe me? Just look at him. So as much as Jordan Poyer may have gotten snubbed for the Pro Bowl, he is outrageous. The Bills' secondary is so good. It's really their run defense, and that's where Indianapolis is going to have to key in and try to move the ball on the ground. I don't think they're going to have success in the air. All in all, this is the first game of Wildcard Weekend. It's at 1:05, I believe, Saturday. The game is going to be a great one. I think that the Bills will win it. They are the better team overall. They have the better offense. Their defense is nasty as well. It's really the rushing game that they struggle with. And if the Bills want to win it and ensure that W, Allen and the boys got to put up over 40 points. That's what I think. They really have to put up over 40 in order to ensure it, because Indianapolis is the type of team that finds a way to score and put up some points as well. So it's really going to be the offense of Buffalo that's got to seal this game. Cole Beasley, hope he's back. But all in all, drop your thoughts in the comments. Will Buffalo take the W? Or will Indianapolis sneak it out? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And I'll catch you next time on Let's Talk Lions. Let's go Buffalo.